what we start doing is we start slandering and judging the people from the other side. So we are not judging the ideas anymore, we start judging the people.
إنا أرسلناك بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا ولا تسأل عن أصحاب الجحيم.
You're not required to pass judgment on others. So in this verse, we learn about this very important principle, which a lot of us are spending huge amount of times on. So when it comes to an idea about Islam, a commandment, a ruling, for most of us, what's really important for us is to find a teacher who we trust his sincerity and his level of knowledge. His peers have credited him, they approve of him, they've appreciated and approved of his work. And we go and we find out that what is the stance or ruling or commandment of Islam in such and such matter, and we go and we do it. If it happens to be something that's a modern issue, it has contention, it has one scholar, one group of scholars saying one thing and another group, another body saying something else, we can go and we can examine the ideas and their evidences. But what we end up doing is, instead of finding what we want to believe in, what we want to follow, not because it's convenient for us, it's because we believe it's the truth, what we start doing is we start slandering and judging the people from the other side. So we are not judging the ideas anymore, we start judging the people. And then we also start judging the followers of those people. And we spend a lot of time and resources and energy just refuting. So that's something really important for us to think about. And then on top of that, most of us don't even stay on that. We are also starting to talk about the people who have already passed away, the people who may have been the disciples of the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we take it upon us to pass judgment on them. Like really, it's like, even if you think about it from a worldly productivity standpoint, it's not something for us to engage in. It's not something that's beneficial. Secondly, do we even have all the data to be able to do that, or are we just following one or two personalities and just repeating what they are saying? Would we not be accountable in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when it comes to that? So let's stay away from doing that, focus on ourselves, figure out what we need to do and make it happen. The second thing here is the notion of clearly conveying the message of Allah. As Allah says, "Inna arsalnaka bil haqqi bashiran wa nadhira." So we have to be able to clearly convey what is the message of Islam from the Creator, what are the consequences of following it, the bushra, the glad tidings, and what are the consequences of not following it, the warnings. And that's all we have to do, because we are not responsible to making someone believe in it, but rather to clearly communicate it without sugarcoating it, and at the same time not trying to be a judge on other people and other opinions.